Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, October 27th, 2023. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. Today's dispatch brought to you by MyPillow. Go to mypillow.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Give them a try. I know you'll like them. Now, to the news. So Zero Hedge had an article come out, and it had to do with Bitcoin Magazine. And Bitcoin Magazine sat down with Ricardo Salinas, chairman of the Mexican media giant TV Azteca. And he talked about his outlook for Bitcoin and why he believed it will reshape finance. As we've talked about many times, El Salvador, Argentina, so many countries are either have adopted Bitcoin as their currency or considering it. This is a big development, especially for somebody of this stature to be discussing it. On Disclosed TV, they talked about the true cost of fueling an electric vehicle, including excess charging costs and subsidies. It's equal to $17.33 per gallon of gasoline. Not surprising, but boy, what a development, bringing it out into the light. According to Zero Hedge, Siemens Energy shares crashed 37% as renewable bust sparked a green panic. This whole green movement, it's not sustainable logistically to set up enough charging stations and other things to service even 10% of vehicles. It's not doable. It would take years for that to happen, and maybe the public is waking up to that now. Again, according to Disclosed TV, Biden's approval rating among Democrats dropped 11 points in 1 month. If they're saying it was 11 points, my guess is it was probably significantly more. But again, American people are waking up, and people around the world have had it with their governments. This is a good thing. So remember Jamal Bowman? He's the guy who pulled or allegedly pulled the fire alarm at Congress. Well, a video emerged yesterday of him removing the warning signs before pulling the emergency fire device. Interesting to see whether or not he's going to be prosecuted. I think he probably will. I mean, they've got the receipts. They have the video of him doing it. But we'll have to keep an eye on it and see how it progresses. According to Zero Hedge, the ACLU declared Trump gag order to be unconstitutional. Now that brings up some red flags. The ACLU to be defending 45? Well, my guess is something's coming behind that. And then according to the CDC data, shows excess mortality for ages 0 to 24 is at 44.8%. Babies, toddlers, teenagers, young adults are dying 45% above the historical and projected levels. Now, we all know what that's from. And unfortunately, I think it's going to get worse. There are ways to detox from that situation. And as you know, I have to be careful what I say because of the censoring that takes place. But if this is true, which I believe it is, and I think it's going to get much worse, there's some work for us to do. Detoxing people, that is. According to Chuck Callesto on X, the House Judiciary Committee called on Joe Biden to prove that the $200,000 he received from his brother was a loan. Is he going to be able to bring the receipts? Is he going to be able to extradite himself from this? Doubtful. In my opinion, it's just a matter of time before he's gone. However that goes, whether it's some physical ailment or the 25th Amendment, who knows? But I think it's coming, and it's coming soon. This next story is from John Harold, also known as Patel Patriot. He said, quote, President Trump will offer classified information at trial relating to foreign influence activities that impacted the 2016 and 2020 elections, as well as efforts by his administration to combat those activities. Now, when this first happened, when Trump first got indicted, what did we say? I was saying that now he's going to be able to introduce evidence into the public record and into the court system of what he believes to have taken place, which most of us believe. This is a huge development. And then it's no surprise that there's all these different saber rattling taking place, which leads to the next and last story today. Fox News reported last night that U.S. warplanes have just carried out airstrikes in Syria against Iranian proxy forces. We've talked about this before many times. If the left hand's doing something, the right hand's doing something else. This is more, in my opinion, of a distraction. There's probably more damning information that's coming out, besides the fact that they're trying to start World War III and keep the military-industrial complex propped up. This is a huge development, something for us to certainly keep an eye on. But again, I wouldn't lose faith. Things are moving in a direction where exposure is taking place. These are things that I believe that had to happen, and they're taking place now. So keep your eye on the ball, keep moving forward, keep doing what you know to be true and right, and good things will come from it. So that's all we have for today. Please go to MyPillow, that's mypillow.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And as you know, you can find me on Rumble. That's rumble.com/Sam Shalhoub. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.